Hi guys, I did a video yesterday on my Firebox and say that one of the things I didn't like about it was the fact that the holes at the bottom of the Firebox was too big, too large. And what was happening is, obviously when the wood reduces to ash, it was obviously when the ash cools down, it falls onto the ash pan, and then that's it, that's your ember gone. Okay, so after doing a bit of experimenting this morning, I have done another video as well on my book knife, which I'm going to be uploading at the same time as this one. So what I've done is, if you are using your Firebox as a primary heat source, what I've done is, turn the camera, again this is an experiment, I put two sticks, you see in there, and I rested the two sticks on the ash pan, and these need to be like quite thick, or maybe hardwood, possibly oak or anything like that, on the actual ash pan. And what that does is that keeps the embers on the bottom of the Firebox burning. So even though if there's any ash that comes through the grate at the bottom of the Firebox, you're still going to get your hot embers there. If you look there now, see that nice lovely glowing embers, okay? And that's because I've put sticks resting on top of the ash pan, which is obviously designed to collect ash. Okay, now all I have to do, I'm using pallet wood at the moment, is put, doesn't matter, any dry sticks in there, because it's hot enough. Just put a couple in there and crisscross them like you would in the field if you had a real fire like that. Okay, maybe put one there, one there, one there, like that. Okay, and we'll watch it work. Okay, so without burning myself. Okay, so now we've got the embers, which in turn is going to start the fire, hence the 3 sticks which I've just put in. Okay, and that's because I've built the embers up at the bottom of the Firebox, and because obviously I've put sticks resting, thick sticks resting on the ash pan, it's keeping the embers burning at the bottom. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily matter if you're, but if you're using it as a fire, as a primary heat source, then that's probably one idea that you could utilise to keep them embers burning. Okay, so now caught fire. Now, well, this is pallet wood I'm using, so expect a lot of snap, crackle and pops, because it's obviously these pallets have been treated with something, some sort of oil to make them durable and last longer, so you can hear the popping sound. Normally I don't use pallet wood for this reason, but that's the only wood I had to show you this video. Okay, so you can see at the bottom, the sticks I put at the bottom, although it's turning to ash, it's still keeping the embers going at the bottom, because the heat is generating from the bottom of the Firebox and keeping the heat there to keep the embers glowing. So it's basically keeping the heat there where it wants to be. So if you've got any thick sticks to put on the bottom of the ash pan, or maybe even coal or something like that, that could be an idea to keep the embers glowing hot. And you can see, if you looked at the video yesterday, look how hot the embers are now compared to the video I did yesterday, where there was hardly any, because it was reduced to ash. Because it burned, the Firebox burns through wood at an accelerated rate. So by probably using that little bit of an idea, by getting thick sticks and putting and resting them on top, underneath the Firebox on the actual ash pan, obviously make sure the sticks don't protrude on the outside, on the other side of the Firebox, right? So just try and keep it the sticks at the same length as the ash pan, so you're not poking sticks out and the ash is not going to fall on the floor and have a bit of a forest fire. Okay, so be careful what you're doing if you're going to use that method as well. So it's just one method that until I can think of another idea to keep them embers glowing hot on the firebox stove. If you haven't got any slow burning wood available, or any large logs to keep it burning all night. So yeah, it's just one idea really. So just a quick update. So yeah, let me know your comments or views on this idea. Leave them at the bottom. See you later guys, thank you.